Okay. Showtime functions for the glam rocks. Add rain. Make sure glam rock Freddy teaches rain how to do it. Yeah. What's going on?
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait a bit? I'm kind of in the middle of setting up showtime functions for the glam rocks, and as well as getting rain integrated into the system, and also checking out work emails for for the night guards, and I'm also trying to get into contacts with Fazbears at the moment, so it's like, can that wait a bit?
It's kind of about the portal.
Okay. You said, I'm sorry, what? Did you...
How do I word this?
You say about... Okay, hold on. You say about the portal, which is the one thing... Like, did you find something out? Is there something with Martin and Alex? Like, what's going on here? Like...
It's more of something I didn't tell you when I came, quote-unquote, came back.
I came back...
Something I've been neglecting to tell you.
Like that, you're talking about the first day we found you, and then, like, after you disappeared for a bit, and you only reappeared, like, towards the end of Afton coming back, question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Like, elaborate. What are you getting at here?
I'm not exactly your Molten model.
I mean, Molten, I don't have time for this. There's a bunch of Molten models. I guess Molten Freddy or whatever you are in the Fazbears. I don't exactly
Not
know
in this timeline. Not in this timeline. There was only one.
Elaborate.
There was only one set of Funtime models that became Molten. And it was the original one, you knew. The feral bastard one. Whatever the hell, I don't know what he was like.
What, Funtime Freddy? Uh-huh. So, wait, but
before I disappeared. Yeah.
Wait, no, okay. You're keep elaborating. That doesn't make sense. Because what do you mean Funtime Freddy became Molten? You're Molten. Like, I don't know much about you guys, and I don't.
No, there was. So Molten models are a conjoined version of all the fun times save for baby. So we are Freddy, Foxy, and Ballora all in one.
That doesn't make sense though.
In this timeline, that only happened to one set. There's no other Molten existent in this timeline.
You are right here.
So when I say I'm not your Molten, I mean I am not your Molten.
What, you're implying you're from some different timeline? I mean, I don't see how that would make sense.
You just hit the nail right on the head. Yes, I'm from another universe.
Excuse me?
Why do you think I'm so adamant about protecting you? Why do you think I knew so much about the portal in the first place?
I don't know. I mean, we found you in our vent system, clogging our ventilation. I don't know how long you've been here. I just assumed that you knew about it.
See, that's not something I have memory of. That first meeting, I don't know about that. Because that wasn't me. That was the other Molten.
So, okay. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that you're from some completely different dimension and you're not actually the one that I found, the one that, well, I guess not I, the one that me, Martin, and Alex found that first day when we went into those events. Well, not the first day, but the first day that we found you.
That's correct.
Then what happened to them?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know where they are.
And also,
They're probably dead, considering the fact that they haven't come back.
that doesn't make sense. How are you here and that one exists? Okay, this is not making sense. When you go through the portal, we've experienced this before. We tried to change the past. You go through a portal where another version of you coexist. You start to fade away. How are you still alive?
Because that other Molten isn't here. He's not in this timeline at all. I don't know where he is. But he's probably never coming back. And even if he did, he'd probably be the one to fade out now. Because I've become so integrated with you all.
I don't. No. Okay. It's not adding up. No, it's not adding up. Because how are you gonna say that? What happened to your universe? Why are you here then? What's the point of you being here?
My universe is gone.
What do you mean your universe is gone?
Everything I had in my universe is gone. My star died in front of my eyes. My universe was crumbling to pieces. I had nowhere to go.
So you abandoned them?
Because I couldn't save anyone. They were all dead. Who was there to save?
You could have taken one of them with you. You saved yourself.
I saved 3 souls. The only 3 I could carry. Myself and 2 others.
What about
When I say my star died before my eyes, I don't mean that lightly.
Then what about Martin and Alex? You couldn't save them?
They didn't exist.
What do you mean they didn't exist? We bought the pizzeria together, did we not?
In my timeline... No, in my timeline it was... myself, Jackson, the spirit in control right now, and you. We were friends. We bought the pizzeria together. And the difference is, you knew what you were getting into in the other timeline.
And you...
Which is why I was so appalled to find out what was going on here.
And let me get this straight. You never bothered to tell us this until now. When you could... Okay. I'm guessing...
I couldn't.
You couldn't? I'm going to assume that your universe ended the exact same way, but we're
I
after
couldn't
actually...
find the time.
You can find the time to tell us about this?
Star, the moment I showed up here, you were already insistent on throwing yourself into danger. I couldn't sit by idly and watch another star die when I could have done something. I couldn't save my star. I couldn't save my best friend.
I'm going to assume that...
I tried to save you.
I'm going to assume that your universe ended the exact same way this one almost ended, with Afton actually succeeding in killing us all.
Yes.
And if it ended in that exact same way, you didn't tell us in order to prevent that? What is that?
That's what I told you.
Why do you still have that?
Can't mess with the way timelines go. This is all I have left of him. I carry it because it matters to me.
You know that's not right.
To us, the 3 of us in here.
You know what you did is not right, like, at all. Not only did
How?
you...
There was nothing to save.
So instead of just dying in your own timeline and letting my own Molten die or fade out of existence, you came here and never told. I could be alive right now.
Because why would I let other timelines suffer? You wouldn't. Because we knew what was coming, and we still lost.
But you still.
We had all the time to prepare, and we still lost.
But you still never told us
Because he's
about this.
unpredictable.
If it happened in the same way,
I showed up when it was already too late.
You showed up when I was about to go through the portal. That's when you should have opened your mouth and said, "Oh, hey, Star, this."
And I tried to stop you. Forgive me that you didn't want to listen to me.
Oh, and forgive me that you didn't actually put an effort in trying to stop me. Like,
did you never piece together that I sounded different? Act different?
Molten, you were a bundle.
That I wasn't him?
Molten, you are a bundle of wires and nothing but eyes and a bunch of
with
parts
a
from scatter.
Voice and personality.
I had not seen you in weeks. After that, I just assumed that you've been scavenging around like any other crazy animatronic in that pizzeria.
And that's your own fault. You never stopped to think about it.
And
Why I knew so much. Why I had just disappeared and come back entirely different.
That's my fault. It's my fault that
You didn't think. For a second.
And you didn't think to save your...
Are you about to say I didn't think to save my dimension?
You didn't think to stay behind?
Is that what you're about to say?
Yes, that is what I'm about to say to you. You jumped through the portal. You're messing with time. You're messing with this timeline in the whole as is. As just existing here. You being here has actively changed everything. I could be dead in peace right now.
You're still here.
And? I don't want to be an animatronic.
What about your animatronics?
We all would have died. We all would have moved on.
No. Those animatronics would have suffered there. Been taken by scrappers and turned into nothing. Because that's what they do to us. We don't die like you do. They don't die like we do.
How can I...
And I experienced what death felt like firsthand, 3 times over. There are 3 dead people in this suit as we speak.
I don't know how I can trust you, like, at all. Do you understand?
Really?
That?
This alters your opinion of me so much.
Yes, it really does. You're gonna sit here and say this whole entire time, you knew about Afton's plan, you knew what was gonna happen to the pizzeria, and you knew how it was gonna end. And you didn't even bother once to try to even tell
how it alters from timeline to timeline.
You still could have told us. It would have been nice to know that my Molten that was here originally that belonged in this universe was gone. I don't even... Dude. I can't trust you. Like, I genuinely can't trust you after this.
Then don't trust us. I don't know what else to tell you. Why do you think I didn't tell you in the first place? You would have kicked me out.
Maybe there could have been some resolution if you just told me immediately. But instead you've withheld it for what, 10 plus years?
Was the day you started trying to run off and kill yourself.
Maybe if that happened, I would actually be dead in peace.
Don't talk like that.
I don't want to be an animatronic, Molten. Never did. Never wanted to.
You think I do? You think I wanted to be this way?
I'm not the one who killed you.
Yeah, I know. We were killed by the same damn person.
Leave.
Can't.
Leave. I can't trust someone that I know that's been lying.
JJ,
I don't care.
you're really going to kick me out after I did everything I could to stop it, to save you, all of you. And I'm sorry I failed a second time.
But you know what you also did? You lied. Straight to my face. For more than 10 years. Even after, like, rising from the dead, coming to save you guys, and you still didn't tell me?
I was trying to find a time. You were so busy with everything else. Stressed with everything else. I didn't want to add to that.
I can't trust you, I can't trust you. I actually can't trust anyone in this place. I can't trust anyone. Sorry, I don't mean to alarm you, but it's a little too much. Rain, I don't need to hear that right now. How could you? Actually, how could you? Do you know where this puts me? Do you know where this puts us? What about the others? What about them? You've lied to them too.
Do you really want me gone?
I want you out of my sight.
Do you want me to leave? Doesn't answer my question. Do you want me to leave the building?
I don't know. Go somewhere. Somewhere where I won't see you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry doesn't fix everything though, does it? Okay, I can't trust anyone here. Yay. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's great. I just need a place to calm down before overloading happens. Already getting warnings.